Hi, I'm Carol Andrews for another episode of Southwest TV News. Here are some of the stories coming up on today's show. Another hot Saskatchewan summer is here, and as we all enjoy the sunshine and hot temperatures that go along with it, there are a few precautions everyone should take. Mortlach is a quaint community of approximately 300 residents, and for one day each July, thousands of people make the trek to this village for a special event. Roller derby has made a strong comeback in the last several years, and leading the trend are Swift Current's Redneck Betties. And into their third season, the Betties have grown cohesively as a team, standing out amongst others in the league, while continually striving to be one of the top teams on the circuit. Thanks for joining us here today. Spending too much time outdoors can be a hazardous issue for some individuals. And in this report, we take a closer look at heat exhaustion. Another hot Saskatchewan summer is here, and as we all enjoy the sunshine and hot temperatures that go along with it, there are a few precautions everyone should take. In recent weeks, several fatal cases have been reported across the country, where young children have been left in vehicles on a hot day. Incidents which could have been easily prevented in the first place.
Well, always, whether cold or warm, you should be with the youngsters as much as possible. Many a times you can get the temptation to go inside for a quick 30 seconds, but you don't know what you're going to find inside. You may find a lineup for place you're going to or whatever delays, and meanwhile the children can get affected by weather, and at the same time it's not safe to leave children unattended in a car anyway.
The same message goes out to pet owners. Never leave your pet alone in the vehicle, even with the windows cracked on a hot day, as the situation could become lethal for your furry friend. If you can't be with them all the time, the best advice is to leave them at home while you run your errands. On another note, Dr. Tor reminds people of all ages to be leery of heat stroke or heat exhaustion. Spending too much time in the sun without wearing a hat, drinking enough water, and allowing your body to cool down properly can become a serious issue for many.
Usually a person will feel weak and muscle aches. They may actually collapse and may need hospitalization. A key thing for the heat is, of course, don't stay out in the heat for too long, especially when the temperatures are high, because humidity also plays a factor. The more humid it is, the harder it is for your body to lose heat.
If you're experiencing any of the signs of heat exhaustion, seek a cool environment immediately. Use a fan and cool compresses to bring your body temperature down. And if the symptoms persist or worsen, get medical attention immediately. Further tips on staying safe in the sun can be found online. Every community in Saskatchewan plays a key role in the province's success. The assets of these communities help define their identity. And when properties are overlooked and not maintained, it reflects poorly on the community as a whole. Along with playing an integral role with assisting businesses, Community Future Southwest also helps communities with local beautification projects to increase their value. Community Future's General Manager John Parker explains the program.
We choose a number of communities on an annual basis where they can receive up to $2,000 to do a community beautification program. That might be cleaning up their cemetery, playground equipment, a whole variety of things. Last year we had a large number of them because of the 100th anniversaries and everything coming up. So we approved 19 projects last year.
One of those projects was the community swimming pool in the town of Shaunavon. In desperate need of a facelift, the popular summer destination for local residents was becoming an eyesore over the years. The town's Director of Wellness and Leisure outlines the outcome of the beautification project and how Community Future Southwest played an integral role.
Well, it was very helpful. When you think of recreation and especially the swimming pool, it's always a loss for communities, so it doesn't look favorably when you keep asking for money. So with the Community Futures grant, it helped out tremendously. We had put in the sinks, new taps, new mirrors, new countertops, all in both the men's and ladies' washrooms. Then we painted the whole building except for the ceilings. That was done this year.
Another community taking advantage of the beautification program is the village of Rush Lake. The community project focuses on its cemetery, where since its first interment in 1913, the site has slowly lost its property value over the years. Carol Furman is the coordinator of the Rush Lake Cemetery Beautification Project and noticed the decline in the cemetery property. The project is focused mainly on its custom entrance, with future hopes of expansion. Furman explains why forming a local interest group was crucial in accessing the necessary funds for the project.
People in the community were starting to comment about the state of the cemetery, so we decided to form a group. Even the tax base is very little in the village of Rush Lake. It's very small, and they have difficulty looking after something like that. So that's why we needed to form a group to try and raise some money and do the work. There just isn't that money in small communities.
Thanks to Community Future Southwest, beautification projects such as Shaunavon Swimming Pool and Rush Lake Cemetery are adding value to their communities. If you have a community project that requires funding, contact Community Future Southwest today. Southwest TV News is hitting the road with our annual Summer Around the Southwest tour, covering a variety of exciting events across the region. The Southwest TV News Summer Around the Southwest tour is proudly brought to you by Innovation Credit Union. Imagine the possibilities. Another exciting season of Market Square returns to downtown Swift Current, featuring live entertainment, fresh garden produce, crafts, and other unique vendors. Market Square, every Saturday at the corner of Central and Chaplin. Presented by Standard Motors, in partnership with Innovation Credit Union and Southwest TV News. The Saskatoon Berry is well known on the prairies, and one Southwest Saskatchewan community pays tribute to it every July. This Southwest TV News Summer Around the Southwest feature is proudly brought to you by Innovation Credit Union. Imagine the possibilities. Mortlach is a quaint community of approximately 300 residents, and for one day each July, thousands of people make the trek to this village for a special event. The Saskatoon Berry Festival is into its 6th year and offers a well-rounded day of activities for the entire family. The event kicks off with a hearty pancake breakfast, which includes Saskatoon berry syrup. The crowds then line the streets to anxiously await the parade, featuring an array of entries from across the region. The main feature of the festival is the Saskatoon Berry Pie. 300 pies or 1,800 slices are served up throughout the day, with the option of buying it by the slice or a whole pie. A resounding hit with the crowd.
Yeah, they did. Okay, that's good. It's awesome. Gotta try some.
Because they're grown in the wild, I think, and it's just a prairie thing. So I don't know, like they're definitely different from the blueberries.
An area of the hall where the mayor was pleased to volunteer his time.
So here we go. We'll make it a good one. How's that? There we go. Maybe I'll put a little more on that one because that might be mine.
The annual festival is an exciting day for the community, as the event draws in visitors and vendors from across the province.
We wanted to have a festival here, but we looked around and nobody was doing anything with Saskatoon berries. And Saskatchewan and Saskatoon pie and Saskatoon berries kind of fallen together. So we decided to have a Saskatoon Berry Festival. And we've done it. This is our 6th year. We've had as many as around 3,500 people here. First year we had it, we thought if we got 300 people that we would be absolutely, ecstatic. And we ended up with 2,000.
And from the smiling faces of the crowd to the many vendors and entertainers throughout the day, the festival continues to be a hit each year. Patrons of the Saskatoon Berry Festival also had the chance to explore the local museum and other unique businesses calling Mortlach home. The Little Red Market Cafe offers a bistro atmosphere, serving up coffee, ice cream, and a full dining menu. Brodie Lund is enjoying success and a sense of community in the heart of Mortlach, while fulfilling her entrepreneurial dream.
I grew up in Saskatchewan, so I was missing my family. I was out in Vancouver for 7 years, and I was missing home, and also, Saskatchewan's growing, and this is something I can do in Saskatchewan. I could never have done this out in Vancouver. Never. I couldn't buy a 100-year-old building, gut it, renovate it, and create it into a little bistro. I could never have done that out there.
And as our SWTV News crew enjoyed one more slice of Saskatoon Berry pie, Mayor DeMay took the opportunity to invite visitors to Mortlach and the Saskatoon Berry Festival.
Come out and experience a small community. We all tend to go to bigger communities for holidays and stuff like that, but come out and experience what happens in a small town. And this is really small town Saskatchewan. And so if you want that flavor and that feel, this is the place to do it, I think.
The Mortlach Saskatoon Berry Festival is held each year on the first Saturday in July. Mortlach is located approximately 20 minutes west of Moose Jaw. W.W. Smith Insurance has reached a milestone as it celebrates its centennial. Having served Southwest Saskatchewan for the past 100 years, W.W. Smith Insurance is your motor license issuer, while specializing in all of your personal and commercial needs, including home, auto, agro, business, and life insurance. W.W. Smith Insurance, independently owned and operated since 1913.
Our company helps tell your story and provides you with a solution on how to market your business. Because making a great video is only half the equation. You have to know how to use it.
While the Redneck Betties are enjoying another exciting season of roller derby action, they recently bid farewell to their team captain. We have more in this report. Roller derby has made a strong comeback in the last several years, and leading the trend are Swift Current's Redneck Betties. And into their third season, the Betties have grown cohesively as a team, standing out amongst others in the league, while continually striving to be one of the top teams on the circuit. And according to the team's coach, the Betties are already reaching their goals set out for the season.
We've lost these 2 games to Calgary that we feel we should have won. Both times special teams killed us. And we've practiced and we've gotten better with it, but we obviously have to go back and work on it some more. I mean, we outplayed them start to finish and gave up a couple bad power jams, and that was the end of the game for us, So we've really got to focus on staying out of the box. But other than that, yeah, we've come a long ways, and we're playing the A teams and we're playing them harder than I think they ever dreamed we could.
One of those team members who has stood out is Captain Nikki Smash Vegas Sherrington. Known for her fast skating and hard-hitting moves, Sherrington has been an asset to the team and earned a spot on Team Saskatchewan. And now, after accepting a new job in Regina, Sherrington is moving on and played her last bout as a Betty during the recent Redneck Rumble, an event which was filled with mixed emotions.
I don't even know how to express how much I love this city, how much I love my girls, how much I love all the Betties, and the fans have been so great over the last 3 years. It's really been a dream come true for a 38-year-old lady. So it's bittersweet. It's time to move on, but I'm going to miss this so much.
And as Sherrington continues her role with Team Saskatchewan and plans to join the Regina Pile of Bones Derby team, her Betty's family wishes her well.
Yeah, you never replace somebody like that on the track. People like Smash are 1 in a million. So the best thing anybody can do is just try and step up and take a leadership role and try and make their impact within the group themselves.
And she's been our captain right from the beginning and the heart and soul of the team. So it's tough to let her go, but I'm proud of her.
In the coming weeks, the Redneck Betties will have a busy schedule, including a tournament in Moose Jaw in August, where the team will play upwards of 5 games in 2 days. The next home event for the Redneck Betties is scheduled for September 14th, hosting Lethbridge. Well, this brings to a close another episode of Southwest TV News, reporting the stories that matter to you. We always welcome your news tips. You can always reach us here by phone at our studio or by email to contact us at southwesttvnews.com. Also, be sure to join us daily online for the latest news from across Southwest Saskatchewan and so much more at mylocaltv.ca. And be sure to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Pinterest. Thanks for joining us here today. I'm Carol Andrews.